Hey there, this is the Beard Out Podcast where we talk about two of the greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al. And we're coming at you completely pre-recorded from a split-level cave 20 miles below the surface of the earth. And we are proud to be a member of the OddPods Media Network. So, let's just get on with this stupid show.
Hi, I'm Sam.
I'm Richie.
And I'm Little Matt.
And here at the 500 Section Lounge, we have a few requirements.
First, you've got to be able to talk about anything at all.
Secondly, you need to be able to laugh, play games, and talk to some very interesting people.
From sports radio personalities to reality television contest finalists and everything in between, we talk to them all.
Yeah, it's all right here in the lounge.
So be on the lookout for what we do next.
And always be there to
grab a listen.
It's time for the music.
Well, hey, how are you doing? Have a seat. Have a drink. Boy, I can glad to see you. Want to come in and say? Where's Lala?
Hey yo, it's another episode of the Beard Out Podcast, the number one podcast about both beer and Weird Al. I think we have monopolized.
Combined, not necessarily the best Weird Al podcast and not necessarily the best beard podcast, but we are the best podcast that talks about both.
Yeah, because we've monopolized that market.
Yeah.
We
are also simultaneously the worst podcast about beer and Weird Al.
That's true. That's true. Well, yeah, what we do here is we talk about two of the greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al. We said that, though. I'm still Lauren.
And I am still John.
I had to pop myself a beer.
So, we've got a fun one here today. And, I wasn't super excited about it until I kind of mainlined the song a couple times because I tend to skip it more often than not. And we'll get into why.
Upsetting.
We'll get into why as we get into the episode. But I listened to this quite a bit in advance of this, and I was like, man, I'm not going to skip it as much. We're talking about Ode to a Superhero from Poodle Hat, which is a parody of William Joel's Piano Man.
Yes, it is number 170 out of 163. It is number 70 out of 163. However, it is in a three-way tie with Party at the Leper Colony and Why Does This Always Happen to Me?
Okay, that makes
and
sense.
Ode to a Superhero is third in that three-way tie, I believe, due to track listing. So, if the track listing were different, this would have potentially been number 69.
Nice!
But it is number 70, and so we must call it as such.
Okay, it is number 70, and we're going to call it as such. And we've got beers for this, and when you and I last talked 2 weeks ago,
7 minutes ago,
I had
we, your forefathers, embarked on a most excellent adventure.
That's too much. Yeah, I had a sour then, and I have a sour now.
Oh boy.
Would you believe that? Would you believe it? Would you believe it? And, that's one of those things that's going to happen to me quite a bit in the summertime is I like a sour in the summer. So that's what's happening here. I have from Orpheus Brewing in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a 7.5.
Georgia.
It's a 7.5% alcohol by volume sour ale with pineapple and vanilla called Over and Over and Over. And now, I realize at face value, I probably should have used this beer for 6 words long. This song is
Yeah,
just
I
6
was
words
just
long.
gonna say.
But the
Over
reason
and over and over and over and over and over again.
But the reason I have this is because it's the closest I could kind of get to that bit where, with great power comes great responsibility. And if you miss the line, he'll
That's
say
the
it.
catchphrase of
The
old Uncle Ben.
And he'll say it again and again and again. So hence over and over and over.
Okay. All right. I will allow it. What kind of beer is it? What's in it?
It's a sour ale with pineapple and vanilla.
Pineapple and vanilla.
Yeah, it's very good. Refreshing. It's crisp.
Nice.
It's crisp.
I have.
Looks like a dogfish head.
It is a cream ale. You're right. It is a Dogfish Head bottle from Milton, Delaware. Probably one of the breweries that I've had on here the most. Definitely talked about them the most.
For sure.
8% alcohol by volume. It is a cream ale, imperial cream ale with turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, star anise, oats, cardamom, and vanilla bean. The beer is called Costumes and Karaoke.
Nice.
And the reason I chose it is because Spiderman wears a costume and people sing Piano Man at karaoke all the time.
That's true. That's good. That's a good pair. I have not seen that beer from Dogfish Head.
I rated it a 3.75.
Okay.
Smelling it now, I mean, it's been sitting out, coming up to closer to room temperature. It's not room temperature. It's still cold, but it's warmer than fridge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a lot more of the aroma from it. Than I would if it was cold. So
what you said, it's got star anise and Cardi B.
Mm-hmm. Cardi B mom. She is. With vanilla beans added, ginger, Marianne,
Professor,
turmeric, cinnamon.
Yeah, I like that.
It's very good. If I were into the game of re-ranking or re-rating my beers upon subsequent attempts of trying it, I would rate it higher, probably at about a 4.
Okay, that's good. You know what? I yesterday actually, I had a Dogfish Head beer that I had never had before, and I mean, I always think of you when I drink Dogfish Head. I had Where the Wild Hops Are.
Where the Wild Hops Are. I've heard of it. I haven't tried it yet.
It was good. I gave Where the Wild Hops Are a 4.3. I liked it quite a bit.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I had it in a bottle. It was good stuff.
I went to so in the last episode, I talked briefly about going down to Baltimore to go see that soccer match. Before the match, Jay and we went to a brewery down there called Union Craft Brewing.
Okay.
And I had a beer there called Rough Drafts Hazy Dippa.
Okay.
Man, I gave that a 4.75.
Oh, that's high.
That was amazing. Yeah. And I was excited because as we were leaving, I was checking out the merch section, and
they had disc golf
disc. So much like I have a Dogfish Head AVR putter, I now have a Union Craft Brewing AVR putter.
Nice.
So I
That's
might
great.
change I might change the AVR that I might change it to my putting putter instead of my throwing putter.
Okay. Well, look at this.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that's great. I think that's marvelous. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're all set here with our beers now. Do you want to jump into Ode to a Superhero?
Faux shizzle.
So shizzle. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to say is I really like Billy Joel. And with that being said, I don't much care for the song Piano Man. Because it's like you have the costumes and karaoke thing. It gets sung too much at karaoke. It gets played too much.
Poorly.
It's just kind of a played out thing.
Is that the song that they had to cut down to 3:05?
Yeah, from The Entertainer. Yeah. Well, they said if he wants a hit, he's got to make it fit, so they cut it down to 3:05. But I don't really love the song Piano Man.
Did you like it before you realized that a lot of people sang it at karaoke? Like before you were in the karaoke scene and you listened to Billy Joel, was Piano Man up there?
Piano Man was never up there.
Okay.
Piano Man was there.
Okay.
Because I think musically, as far as a lot of what Billy Joel does, it's very simple. He does way more complex and entertaining things on many, many, many other songs, and Piano Man is just, I get what it's doing. It's a straightforward, waltzy kind of thing, and it's fine for what it is, and I get the universal appeal of it. I just feel like he does so many other things better. So like when I'm listening to Billy Joel, if I have Billy Joel on shuffle and Piano Man comes on, I'm going to skip it. So by that same token, if I'm listening to Weird Al and Ode to a Superhero comes on, odds are I'm going to skip it just because I'm kind of over Piano Man.
Sure.
But with that being said, having listened to it a great deal for our discussion today, this is hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mary Jane prefers guys that can kiss upside down in the rain.
Okay. Yes. You're opening the door to a thing that I was like, how am I going to make this point? But I have to make this point.
Make your point.
The point has to be made. This is a thing that Weird Al does, right? Because this is off of Poodle Hat. And on the album Running with Scissors right before this, he took a classic established song and summarized a movie.
Yeah.
He's doing it again.
It's one of his tropes. One of his tropes. He did it with The Empire Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm.
He did it with Phantom Menace.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. I feel like I'm missing something in between there. Jurassic Park. He did it with Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, it's one of the things he does.
It's one of the things he does, which is fine. Yeah. But somehow, by the time Poodle Hat rolls around, again, like it's saying, this is a trope. This is a thing that Al has been doing almost his entire career. Somehow, this feels like the most irreverent of them all. And where I'm getting at with that is he's funny, yet very specific in all of the other, takes on this trope. Okay. But then you get this one and he's flying around on that glider thing and he's throwing that weird pumpkin bomb. And it's like, this feels like it's coming from a slightly different perspective than all the other ones. All the other ones seem like they have a narrator that knows more. This one seems like, this is a guy who saw the movie that one time and is trying to explain it to his friends.
Yeah.
Which works for the fact that it's Piano Man, because Piano Man is all about drunk people sitting around a bar trying to forget stuff. And then you've got this one, that glider thing.
Yeah, that glider thing. Yeah, that kind of reminds me, like, the way you're describing it. When I used to go to trivia nights regularly, there was always one topic that it was my favorite thing that the trivia host did, and it was he basically summarized the movie how he remembers it.
Okay.
So, like, he could be getting details wrong. He could be, like, or whatever, but it's like, no, this is how I remember the movie. You're gonna you're gonna take it or leave it. You gotta guess the movie I'm talking about.
Yeah, the unreliable narrator. Yeah.
Yes, unreliable narrator. So yeah, that's kind of from the same vein here.
For sure. And like it's really funny when you get down to the nuts and bolts of it. And I feel like Poodle Hat, the album, in a lot of ways, I've said this before and I'll say it again, very underrated in Al's oeuvre. You know, more people should appreciate Poodle Hat. But number two, Poodle Hat feels very much like a not. How do I get to this? Not that Weird Al ever took himself seriously, okay? But this album feels like the turning point of him feeling like he had to keep impressing people, to him being like, no, I'm the elder statesman of this shtick.
Yeah.
So I can have a bit more fun and not worry so much. Even though,
Right.
if you've watched, there's some behind the scenes footage of the recording of the Straight Outta Linwood album, and the amount of care and precision that Al put into like doing a song like Pancreas or Weasel Stomping Day, like making sure the stomps sounded correct. He takes it all very seriously, but something about like everything that happens on Poodle Hat, and now that I'm listening to this, like this song in particular, it's like there's an irreverence that wasn't always there before. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does. I think it kind of speaks to the same kind of thing that you're saying of the unreliable narrator, or like that glider thing. I like the line delivery and the creative rhyme here of something went screwy, and before you knew he was trying to kill everyone.
Yes.
Like screwy and knew he.
That's a really good rhyme.
Like that was a really good rhyme, and just the way he delivers it. Something went screwy,
and before you
knew he was trying to, you know.
Yeah,
I like it. That's one of my favorite moments of the song.
It's a very good moment in the song, and I mean, you can't also forget about the subtle dig at Willem Dafoe's face.
Oh yeah. He's scarier without it on.
And here's another.
Willem Dafoe has a very pointy face, and maybe I think that because of the time that this movie came out, 2002, I was 14. And so, like, this is probably the first exposure, really, that I have or remember having of Willem Dafoe. Yeah. And so he is always associated with that mask and his, you know, and so that mask is very pointy. So I therefore think that his face is very pointy.
Yes, you're right. I'm just seeing now the name you gave yourself in this chat.
Oh, yeah?
VV Small PP.
Yeah. I try to make a different name every time. Last time I was Juan.
I know, I saw Juan, and now you're VV Small PP. That's funny. But yes, yeah, I could see you thinking that because of that weird Power Rangers mask.
Yeah.
Which is another thing. Like, you think about it when you're just like, if you've seen a movie and you're trying to describe it to somebody, and it's like, oh, so, you know, then he wore this weird Power Rangers mask, and like, you know, and it feels very much like that. And I don't recall a lot of moments like that in the other, you know, movie summarization films.
I think maybe one that comes out in that way is in Jurassic Park, where he talks about the dinosaur eating the lawyer and saying, oh, maybe they're not all bad.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like similar. It's a similar kind of comedic joke, but it's not like describing the movie how he remembers it. Like, it's almost as if he went to go see the movie drunk and like is like he's wearing a weird Power Rangers mask.
Yeah, but he's scarier without it.
You know,
Willem Dafoe. Willem
Dafoe. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess in a lot of ways, seemed like a weird choice for him to do Piano Man in 2003. By that point,
Yeah.
he was 30 years old,
Uh-huh.
right? Yes. Math.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like
Very
that.
close, yeah.
And but he made he wove bits of the source material into the parody lyrically, even though it's about Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, part of you feels like the conversation that's happening about Spider-Man could have been a conversation that was happening between some of the characters in Piano Man while they're sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting like take on it because, you know, in a lot of other instances we've talked about Weird Al songs, it's like it's a musical parody and like that's almost it. Like there's nods to the way the original sounds and things like that, but this feels like it still has the spirit of Piano Man, even though it's just about Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I think it's because of the way he's delivering some of those rhymes or delivering the lines. Like, because as you said, Piano Man's all about drunk people in a bar.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Oh, dude, when I was a senior in high school, in chorus, we did a whole Billy Joel show for the spring concert.
Sure, yeah.
I had to play saxophone on New York State of Mind, which it's because I was the only person in chorus who was also in jazz band.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't good, but I just kind of played notes and it was a saxophone that existed there. But when we did Piano Man, there were lyrical changes what were made by the choral director due to the nature of the song. Yes,
due to the fact
that it's so it's like, yes, they're sharing a thing they call loneliness, but it's better than being alone. And I will never forget that at the actual, we did it all. Everybody did it correctly in practice and stuff. But honestly, did they really think that when it came time for the concert, that people weren't going to sing the actual words? And that's what happened. And I remember her was there playing the piano. They're getting all mad in the face. In the face, you know, because before the concert, she was like, no, you know, you guys have to sing the, you know, the toned down words because of all this and that and the other. And she was like,
I'm warning you with peace and love
that you have to sing the correct words.
I should have seen that coming. Why did I not see that one coming? Oh, man.
Huh.
I've been blindsided by a truck.
You have been blindsided by a truck. I added a new button to Button Boy.
Now's as good a time as any. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Nice. Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah, I need one more Weird Al soundbite to fill up this whole first page. Button Boy II. Button Boy.
I'll think on that.
You should. Part of me is like, I think I would like the bit from Albuquerque. Well, that reminds me of another amusing anecdote.
Hey, you know what? We go off topic so often. Yeah.
Okay, I'll make that happen. Well, that reminds me of another amusing anecdote.
Yeah.
Okay, stay tuned for that, people. That will be on a forthcoming episode. I'll make that happen. Word to your mother.
Ice Ice Baby.
I did that at karaoke when all the people from Trivial Warfare were in town.
Yes.
I had never had so many people in a place when I did the weird, because I'll do the Weird Al polka from time to time just because to amuse myself, and it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
There were so many people that actually knew exactly what was coming up next. Like, people knew the words and like appreciated it.
Oh, good.
And I was like,
good.
Wow. Like, it's one thing to sing a Weird Al polka and like have people be like like to kind of turn
know
around.
each individual song, but not what one's next.
Yeah, and not kind of know what's happening. You know, you'll get people that are like surprised when I start going, the Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump, right? But like there were people that were like nodding along and like singing along, and like I was like, oh my God, this is the perfect audience for a Weird Al polka.
Yeah. The only better audience would be a Weird Al concert.
That's true. That's very true. But he has done. There are people out there in the world that would like a whole entire concert of Weird Al polkas.
I'm sure. That would probably be very difficult for him to go tour and do, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like that's the kind of thing that could be like a one-off type of situation. Like, if like a private party or event or something. If I ever become independently wealthy, I might pay Weird Al to come and do all the polkas.
In chronological order.
Yes.
And almost as like one big song. You know, I'm sure it can be worked out somehow that there's like... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's 14 album polkas, right?
No, 13. 12.
12, I'm sorry. But then there's Hamilton and
polka,
North Korea, but I don't really count North Korea polka.
And Polkamon.
Polkamon, yeah, I forgot about Polkamon.
Yeah, so did we when we did the thing.
Yeah.
We got poop for that.
Well, I don't think it would have made it.
It wouldn't have made it past round one.
So it does not change the result. No,
it does not change the result. It absolutely does not change the result of any of that. Oh my gosh, why am I yawning? I know why I'm yawning today. I'll tell you why. I made the critical error of the dogs were just sleepy and tired last night when bedtime rolled around, and I was like, oh, let's just go to bed. Should have let them out. Because then 4 a.m. happens. Somebody's got to pee.
Yeah. Even when I let Holly out right before we go to bed, like she'll go out at like 10 or 11 and be out for like 10 minutes and come back in. Usually about 50% of the time, she wants to go back out again at like 3. And
it's
of course,
madness.
I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one.
Got to do it. So I let them out. And then my whole problem was I couldn't get back to sleep. I was up until like 6.
Yeah.
And part of me, like 5:30 rolled around and I was like, should I just be up now? Should I just be up? But then I fell back to sleep. I didn't get up until like 8:30, which is late for me lately.
Yeah.
So, that's why I'm tired though. I went to Dunkin Donuts prior to our recording session today.
Yes.
The Dunkin Donuts
are you also taking uppers and downers?
I did.
We doing pills, uppers and downers.
I got an iced chai latte. Because I like me some chai.
Iced chai.
Yeah, I got a chai.
Chai tastes like Christmas.
It does a little bit. I got a chai from the Wawa the other day, and so I've been on a little bit of a chai kick. But anyway, there's Dunkin Donuts around the corner from my house. Very convenient location proximity-wise from my abode. But it's a weird Dunkin Donuts. It's in a strip mall, so the drive-thru is like behind it. And when it gets to but anyway, I'm in the drive.
I think I've been to that Dunkin.
Yeah,
I've been to that Dunkin.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's weird. So, I'm in the drive-thru. There's one vehicle in front of me, and I put my window down because they're at the little talk box. And I hear the person in the car say, "Oh, so I should place my order at the window? Okay." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm not dealing with this garbage." So I pulled around, and I went and I parked in the front, and I went inside. I ordered the stuff they have a little touch screen kiosk inside, so you're not actually even directly dealing with the person. But the touch screen kiosk usually prints out a receipt. Okay, it must have been out of paper. It didn't print out a receipt, but and so I was like, I didn't get a receipt. There's like 27 people working at this Dunkin' Donuts, and somehow they can never get their act together. Like every time I've gone, it's either the drive-thru takes forever, or I say, screw it to the drive-thru, and I go in,
Yeah.
and I'm always waiting on one thing. And I'm sitting there. I've got all the rest of my stuff. I've got my drink. I've got my little bag. I'm just waiting. And the girl, it's the same girl who asks me every time. She goes, "What are you waiting for, sweetie?" I'm like,
Yeah.
Then I tell her, it's like every time. And it's like,
It's the
seems
same
like
thing.
such a big surprise that like they can't get it all to work
Yeah.
at once, which is why I was not freaking out, which is why I was like a little like, I didn't get a receipt. Because like,
Yeah.
how do they know? How will they know what I ordered?
Right. I usually like to order ahead of time in the app if I have a larger order.
Yeah.
Like I'll order and I'll just go through the drive-thru. I'm here to pick up order number 420 for John.
Mhm.
Okay, John, pull around. And then they have it. So I have a couple comments on Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
So yesterday was another amusing anecdote.
Okay.
So I went and I didn't order ahead of time in the app like I say I normally do, but it was just like I went on a whim.
Mm-hmm.
It comes to be my turn at the speaker box.
Mm-hmm.
And before I get the chance to order, the person comes on the thing and said, "Oh no, my system just went down. It's gonna be a few minutes." And the Dunkin' Donuts by my house is a drive-through only establishment at the moment, and it has been for a while. And I don't think that's going to change due to the next thing I'm going to talk about Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
But I'm sitting there at the speaker box for somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes and still haven't placed my order. There's a long line forming behind me. I can see the guy in the car behind me getting like a little like, what's happening here? Why is this one guy sitting at the speaker box for upwards of 5 minutes?
Everybody thinks it's you.
Everybody thinks it's me. And so I stick my head out my window. I get the guy's attention and I'm just like, she said their system is down. There's nothing I could do. No sooner do I finish saying that to the guy behind me, the person comes in the speaker box. "Oh, okay, my system's back up. What can I get for you?" And so I place my order and move on. But it's just like, I go around, I pick up my order. The parking lot, the line is out of the parking lot and spilling into the road. Like, there are people waiting in the turn lane to turn in. There's, like, 3 cars deep on the right side of the road to like, get in. And it's like, it's not my fault. Like, but people are like, "This guy's holding it up."
Oh, this guy.
So it's just like,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
the
what you
other
gonna
thing,
do? Yeah,
which
tell me.
which is related to that second part, it's like, I don't think I've ever been to a Dunkin' Donuts in which the drive-thru is not completely jacked up. Like, the drive-thru is always just so weird.
Mhm.
Like, there's the one in Edwardsville that
Oh,
is
yeah.
near the Lowe's. It's near the Lowe's. And so the Dunkin' is on the one end of a strip mall. But it's on, if you're looking at the storefront, it's on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're driving alongside the building and for the drive-thru to be like adjacent to the building, you'd have to like reach through the passenger side of your car because whatever.
Yeah.
So how they've mitigated that is they put the speaker box like away from the building and you have to like drive up and basically do a U-turn to the building. It's real strange. Real strange. The one up by me, the line spills out into the road constantly. The one down the one down at the bottom of the mountain, the line wraps around the building constantly.
Yeah.
It's just like always so jacked up. But what's happening, and the reason why I don't think that the Mountaintop Dunkin' is going to change from drive-through only is because there was another restaurant up here that closed. It was called the Chalet.
Oh yeah,
and Dunkin' bought the building, and I think they're going to be tearing it down and building a new Dunkin' where the Chalet was, and the current Dunkin's going to close, and there's going to be a new Dunkin'. Hopefully, the drive-thru is not completely jacked up. They're clean slate. I want to see what they could do with a clean slate for a drive-thru, because it's like, if you can't get it right when you're designing it from scratch,
yeah,
your people, you need to get new people.
Well, the problem, a lot of it is one of the Dunkins that's here. I love how we've gone off on a Dunkin Donuts tangent. I think it's great. But one of the Dunkins here, I believe that the building used to be a bank or a credit union or something, because the actual drive-through window is on the back of the building. And there's 3 lanes. They only use the one for the drive-through. So there's just these other lanes there for no reason. Okay.
Right.
But what they do with this one, because the space is so short, there's nowhere for the line to wrap around if they were to have that problem. There is just nowhere for it. Okay. They have, and I think a lot of drive-thrus do this to keep things moving along, but they have like a clock inside, like for how long each, vehicle's been, in whatever
the
position.
Ticket times, yes.
Ticket times.
You learn that from Bar Rescue. What's the ticket time on your cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've got the ticket time thing, but if, say, your beverages are ready, but maybe your food's going to be taking a little bit longer, this particular Dunkin' will be like, "Can you pull up ahead to the dumpster over there, and somebody will bring your food out to you?"
Yeah.
You move so that vehicles can get behind you.
So they can keep, yes.
Yeah. That's the only way that still ends up being jacked up, because then you got like this kid coming in. "Did you order a bagel?"
Yeah.
"I've got your bagel here and your snack and bacon. Have you ever had the snack and bacon?"
I love the snack and bacon. I love the sweet pepper snack and bacon.
Have you had the little bagel bites filled with the cream cheese?
No, I've been wanting to try those. Are they good?
They're good. They're like,
I like bagels with cream cheese. I love everything bagels.
Well, then you should get them, because they're warm little balls of goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go to Dunkin'. I'll get my iced coffee in the morning, and sometimes I'll get an everything bagel toasted with cream cheese or whatever. But every time at the end of my order, they'll say, "Is that everything?" And I'll say, "Yep, that's everything." And sometimes I just want to say, "Yep, that's everything, bagel." I never do, because then I don't want them to get confused and think that I'm ordering an everything bagel.
Yeah. That's cute, though. That's everything, bagel.
That's everything, bagel.
That's really funny. Oh my God. But yeah. So, I don't have personally anything against everything bagel. Sometimes I find the onion to be a little overpowering on an everything bagel.
Oh, it can be sometimes, but like, you think about everything bagel seasoning, and it's definitely not as overpowering as if you were to just get an onion bagel or a sesame bagel or whatever. It's like, you're taking all of these and you're getting some of everything. But the proportions are scaled down because, you got to leave room for the onion and the sesame seed and the poppy seed and whatever else have you.
It's very much a jack of all trades bagel. It's a jack of all trades tragel.
Some might call it an everything bagel.
It is an everything bagel. The only problem that I have with them, again, and it's not really a problem because it's not really the bagel's fault, But if I ever get like a mixed 6 dozen bagels from somewhere, I have to keep the everything separated, because there's nothing worse than going in for like a blueberry bagel and getting like, this smells like onion.
Yeah. Also, conversely, getting an everything bagel that kind of has a tinge of blueberry to it.
Yeah. Oh my God, talking about blueberry. Can we talk about blueberry for a second?
We could talk about blueberries.
Have you ever had goat cheese with the blueberry on it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, son.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, spread that stuff on a cracker.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got a thing of it at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah.
So good. Oh, goat cheese. I like goat cheese a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goat cheese is good.
Yeah, goat cheese is good. So, can I ask you a question? Did you like this Spider-Man movie?
Oh gosh, when it came out, I liked it. I think this is one of those movie franchises that I think it gets worse as it goes.
Oh, for sure.
Spider-Man 1 is good. Spider-Man 2 was okay. Spider-Man 3 was kind of crap.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple of movie franchises that change up that ranking a little bit, like Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park 1 is amazing.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 3 is okay, and Jurassic Park 2 is crap.
Okay.
I would give the same ranking to the Jurassic World movies.
Okay.
Jurassic World is good. Jurassic World 3 is okay, and Jurassic World 2 is the weakest of the 3. However, all 3 Jurassic World movies are better than Jurassic Park 3. So if I'm ranking all the Jurassic movies, it's Jurassic Park, the Jurassic Worlds, and then Jurassic Park 3 and 2.
Okay, I see that.
You feel me?
I feel you on that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. Now, okay. Because, these Spider-Man movies, I'm also at the point where I'm very confused. I don't know who Spider-Man is. I don't know how these movies make sense with each other. I don't understand what a multiverse is, or how you can have multiple Spider-Men exist in one place. I fully don't understand anything about any of this. I also don't care to. Mm-hmm.
You don't understand who Spider-Man is. You don't understand what a multiverse is. You don't understand how any of it kind of fits together.
That's right.
Right? Okay. So I think what's going on here is so the latest iterations of Spider-Man with, I believe, is it Tom Holland as Spider-Man?
I don't know. Does he have a Zendaya?
The last couple Spider-Man movies are looped in with all the Avengers movies. The Spider-Man movies with, was it Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
Those are kind of like a separate entity from the Tom Holland. They tried to reboot Spider-Man from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So you've got the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Then you had the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. And then you have the Tom Holland Spider-Man, which is looped in with the Avengers movies.
Okay.
Because the Tom Holland movies are looped in with the Avengers movies, Avengers has a character called Doctor Strange. That's can mess.
Coopersnatch?
Yes. Yeah, Eggs Benedict Cumberbund.
Okay.
Yeah, he messes with like time and whatever, and so something Spider-Man did or asked Doctor Strange to do opened up the multiverse, which then brings the other two Spider-Mans into the one universe. So it's basically thinking. Have you ever heard of the theory that there's like many parallel universes with like one small difference?
Yeah.
Right? So just it's that.
Oh.
Okay? So like the other Spider-Mans, it's like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were Spider-Man instead of Tom Holland. But they're all Spider-Man in this movie because parallel universes collided.
Oh.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
So that's what's going on there.
All right. I get that.
Yeah.
It was just
I'm not saying it's good, but it's like when you're asking stuff like I don't know who Spider-Man is, it's only confusing because they're all in the one movie. Right?
Yeah.
Because if you look back at other franchises, for instance, Batman in the 90s, well, including 1989, but those series of movies with Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, and George Clooney, you have no question who Batman is. And it's all the same Batman, same universe, whatever. But it's just somebody different playing Batman. Like,
right.
But it's as if all three of those Batmen were in one movie, which is where it would become confusing. Or if Michael Keaton and Christian Bale and Robert Pattinson were in one movie.
That's weird.
You know?
I can accept this kind of thing with Doctor Who, where like they do the specials where the multiple doctors are like in the same movie together.
Yes, because they time travel with the wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff.
Yeah. So I get that. Okay. All right. You did clear that up for me though, because it wasn't making a whole heck of a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's just parallel universe kind of stuff.
All right. Okay. I get it. I feel like I need Weird Al to do a song where he explains the multiverse. I need a multiverse.
I don't think that'll happen.
I need a multiverse track about the multiverse. Spend multiple verses on the multiverse.
Yeah, got ya.
So, anyway, good song. The movie's okay.
I mean, it is a good song. Yeah. So the third one, I think it
with
was
Venom.
Venom and Sandman. I was gonna more comment on Sandman.
Sandman is
played by Thomas Hayden Church, aka
Lowell from Wings.
Lowell from Wings. Yes.
Yeah.
Lowell. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that bit where he became Sandman and that whole big swirly
yeah
sand thing.
Yeah, the Spider-Man 2 was with Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
Doc Ock.
Alfred
Molina.
Molina. I almost had a beer called Dr. Juice because I couldn't really find anything, but I was like, no, this isn't the right movie for Dr. Juice.
It's not.
So I went with Over and Over and Over.
And over again.
We should talk about that song soon, and I'll just have this beer again. Which would be funny, because I'll have it over and over and over.
Yeah, that would be funny.
I'm not going to do that. I like to keep things
I think
fresh.
I finally have a beer for I Want a New Duck.
Let's do it.
So we can talk about that one soon.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I get to tell people that story for like the millionth time.
Oh, what story is that?
About how I'm dumb.
You said it.
I did. You'll have to listen up for that, folks, about how I'm dumb. I'm a big dumb dummy.
You are a big dumb dummy.
I'm a big dumb dummy. What you gonna do?
You like lollipops?
Dum. I do like dum-dums.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to always get dum-dums.
What's your favorite?
We bought shoes.
Yeah, at Humphreys.
And Humphreys and pretzel sticks.
They also had the pretzel rods.
Big pretzel rods, big fat pretzel rods, and Dum Dums. I like anything orange. I thought I like root beer, but I don't like the root beer flavored Dum Dum. Same goes for the cream soda flavored Dum Dum. I don't care for those at all. I like fruit flavored Dum Dums. I would always be nervous about the mystery flavor. I'm nervous about mystery flavor anything. I like to know what I'm eating.
Right.
So.
I liked blue raspberry.
As you do, you like blue.
Yeah.
You like blue.
I like blue flavor.
You like blue flavor. It's good stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Do you want to put a pin in it?
Is there anything else we could talk about with this song?
I don't know. Is there?
I mean, I think he did a great job breaking the movie down.
For sure.
So with Yoda, that's not really breaking down a movie as much as it is talking about one character, right?
Right.
With Yoda, he doesn't go through the plot of the movie,
right.
Per se. He does bring up plot points, but it's not like this happened and this happened and this happened and this happened.
It's because unlike no, I'm sorry. I'm saying this totally wrong. Yoda is from Luke Skywalker's perspective. The Saga Begins is from Obi-Wan Kenobi's perspective.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park is from the perspective of somebody who went to Jurassic Park and participated in the events of Jurassic Park. Ode to a Superhero is about a guy who saw the movie.
Yeah, yes. It's not about somebody that is in the movie. It is somebody that has seen the movie. So okay, that is true. The true difference. We've figured it out. We've cracked the code.
Oh, by the way, I've cracked the code.
What is it?
I figured out these shadow organizations.
There we go.
Yeah. So and I guess that's why he can be so irreverent, because he's not somebody who participated in it. Where Obi-Wan Kenobi is gonna be so I said stick it in that pointy ear. I still will teach this boy. And in this one, it's like that glider thing.
Yeah. Every time you make rice from the box, do you think about with great power comes great responsibility?
Because that's the
catchphrase of old Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben's rice.
That's great. Well, they need to come out with some kind of rice flavor from Uncle Ben that says with great flavor with great flavor comes great responsibility.
Right.
Jambalaya.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah. With rice flour comes great responsibility.
Yeah. That's funny. That's great. Oh my God. I feel good that we figured that out though. Yeah. Because this is a trope. It's a trope. It's a trope. But it's different because
he didn't participate in the movie.
He just saw the movie.
Yeah.
He's one of us.
So we talked briefly about ranking movie franchises, like movies within the franchise, and we talked. So is there a movie franchise to you that there's at least 3 movies in the franchise that all of the movies are great, where if you were to rank, take a cumulative rank of all of the movies, it's still great? A bad example, in my opinion, of this would be The Godfather, because 1 and 2 are great, but 3 is not great. But 1 and 2 are still so great that even though 3 isn't as good, they're all still ranked high. Cumulatively. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So is there a movie franchise to you that sticks out? It's like, oh my God, everything's great.
Austin Powers.
Ooh, even gold member?
It's gold, and there's so many good things. A bong and a blend.
I think that's the
Already
weakest.
scraped. It is the weakest, but it's still good.
Okay.
It's not bad enough to bring the rest down because there are some really,
All right.
really good bits in it. I think The Spy Who Shagged Me is better than International Man of Mystery. And so I
One of the few trilogies where the second is better. Right?
I mean, that happened in the original Star Wars.
Well, okay.
You know, I mean, it happens. It happens, but I get what you're saying. But no, I don't have a problem. Austin Powers and Goldmember outgrossed The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Okay. That might be just from pure anticipation of what it could be.
Yeah, but still, you know. Yeah, just because something brings in a lot of money
doesn't mean it's good.
Doesn't mean it's good. But
that's kind of how I feel about the Avengers movies.
And Creed.
I don't think they're very good.
Right,
but they bring in a lot of money. So
yeah. They do what they do.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm not super into the comic book movies, like this whole superhero thing. I don't.
Mm-hmm. An interesting question about this, in this way, though, is: so would you consider Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises the same franchise as the Tim Burton and Robert Schumacher Batman movies? They're all Batman. Are they all Batman franchise? Or are they a separate entity where, like, in this question, you would only consider the Christopher Nolan Batman movies?
I think they're a whole separate thing.
Okay, then I would put those. I would put the Christopher Nolan Batman movies as my submission for this question.
Okay, that's totally fair.
I think they're all very, very good.
Yeah. All right. I'll buy that. I'll buy that.
But if the Robert Schumacher movies had to be included, hard pass.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I understand what you're saying. Like, I don't even think
picking up what I'm putting down.
I am picking up what you're putting down. I don't even think the Harry Potter films fit that submission.
Oh, you see, no. Harry Potter. No, it's Harry Potter. That's the thing. I think the problem with that is you have much of the same cast throughout the whole entirety of that. So that same franchise.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't think they're all good.
Oh, no, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, but if you were to submit Harry Potter, it's not like you could pick and choose, like, oh, I'm only going to choose like 6 and 7 and 8 because those were the ones that were directed by this guy. But like, no, they're all, because it's all Daniel Radcliffe and the others.
Yeah.
Emma Watson and Rupert Grint and the same McGonagall and Snape and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's large. The only main character that had to be recast was Dumbledore, and that's because the actor died, right?
Ed Harris. Yeah.
So
no, it wasn't Ed Harris. Oh my God, I'm getting them all confused.
Not Ed Harris. Ed Harris is very much alive.
Richard Harris. Sorry, Ed Harris.
Yeah. And man, could you imagine a Harry Potter movie with Ed Harris in it?
Point to your mother!
Wow. That would be an interesting Harry Potter movie.
It would be. I don't know if anybody...
Would he have to be the Defense of the Dark Arts teacher? Because that's always the one that's like kind of the villainish person.
Yeah, I think he'd have to be.
Yeah.
I think he'd have to be. John.
Or do you think he would have been an okay Voldemort?
Maybe.
Man.
Okay.
That would be very interesting. At any rate.
I think we need to come back and revisit recasting Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So,
but it's on topic because Daniel Radcliffe is Weird Al.
True. Yeah, I can't wait for that, man. I can't wait.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I'm so excited. But I guess
And that's when those security guards threw us out.
Yeah.
it's time to put a pin in this episode of the Beard Up Podcast.
Put in that pin.
Because my beer is almost gone. I'm going to take my last sip. Thank you very much. Over and over and over. Orpheus Brewing.
Nice.
All right.
Costumes and karaoke. Dogfish Head Brewing.
Dogfish head. All right. Well, this has been the Beard All Podcast, and I'm still Lauren.
And I am still John.
And we're gonna do our best, and we're coming to you again next time, people, with something super awesome. Bye bye.
Bye.
This is. Oh, I was early.
Yeah, very.
This has been the Beard Up Podcast, the podcast where we talked about two of the best things in the world: beer and Weird Al Yankovic, and a bunch of other stuff, cause we can't just stay on topic.
Oh, sorry. We got a one. We got a pencil again.